Hey guys, Joe Scott 44 here. This is going to be my one day late WrestleMania review. I'm kind of doing like kind of reviews, kind of similar to what Sean's Views Entertainment does. I'm just going to give like my little pointers and then out of 5 stars kind of thing. I didn't get to see the pre-show between Wade Barrett and Miz, but it was supposed to be alright. So I won't rate that. The first match of the actual event was Sheamus, Randy Orton, and the Big Show against the Shield. Pretty decent match, I thought. Like Dean Ambrose got the most decent pop out of the 3 members of the Shield. Pretty decent match, going back and forth. The end of the match, Sheamus tagged in Randy Orton when the Big Show wanted in, and then Randy Orton took it upon himself to get ready for the RKO, but then Seth Rollins coming from behind hits the RKO on Rollins while in midair, and then Roman Reigns comes in, hits the spear on Orton, and enough for Dean Ambrose to cover Orton for the win, and then Shield gets some in, and then after the match, the Big Show hits a WMD on both Sheamus and Orton. I'll give this match around about, say, 3 out of 5 stars. The next match is Ryback versus Mark Henry, which was without a doubt the shittest match of the night. I mean, the style in Mark Henry's bear hugs were awful. Ryback wasn't going much places either. I mean, it wasn't going to be a technical masterpiece by any means, without a doubt. At the end of the match, Ryback attempted the shell shock. Mark Henry grabbed the ropes to make sure all of his weight falls on Ryback, and then Mark Henry pins him 1, 2, 3. After the match, Mark Henry tried to attack Ryback again, but Ryback gave him a spine buster for his trouble and hits him with the shell shock. So I'm just going to give this match a 2.5 out of 5 stars for that one. The next match is Team Hell No versus Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston in for the Tag Team Championships. It was kind of a decent match. Big E Langston on his debut was very good. And then Ziggler put in most of the match as well, along with Daniel Bryan and Kane. End of the match, Daniel Bryan hit Big E Langston on the outside. Kane nailed a choke slam on Ziggler. And then tagged in Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan hits the diving headbutt off the top rope for the 1, 2, 3 for the win. And Team Hell No retains the tag team titles. This one I'll give 3 out of 5 stars. And then next match we had was Chris Jericho versus Fandango. It was a pretty average match. Fandango did okay. And then he went, obviously you heard on Raw, the epic Raw that was last night. He did it. Was well over with the crowd out. And surprisingly, he's going to get pushed very highly among the possibly world title picture sometime during the time to come if Ziggler decides to turn face. But it's just a matter of concern. The match goes, at the end Chris Jericho tried to attack the Lion Salt. He tweaked his knee when he went down. Fandango rolls Jericho up for the pin count for the 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give this, so Fandango wins by pinfall. Match itself 3 out of 5 stars. And then after that was CM Punk versus The Undertaker. The match, I say, was definitely the best of the night, without a doubt. Obviously, you've got the use of the end, and then CM Punk did his signature moves, Undertaker's signature moves, and all that, this, that, and the other. At the end of the match, you had Undertaker go for the last ride. Paul Heyman hands the urn off to CM Punk, who hits the Undertaker in the back of the neck with it. Punk tries to pin, but Undertaker kicks out. And then an attempt at the GTS countered into the tombstone power driver. Either to let the Undertaker go for the win, be 21-0 at Mania. And that match, I'll say, give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The next match is Triple H versus Brock Lesnar in a no-holds-barred match where Triple H's career was on the line. And you had Paul Heyman in the corner of Brock Lesnar and Shawn Michaels in the corner of Triple H. The match itself was pretty decent. I mean, you wouldn't expect another technical masterclass like again with the Ryback Henry match. But this was probably, I'd say, the third best match out of WrestleMania. But then, at the end of the match, Paul Heyman came in with a chair. Michael hit the sweet chin music on Heyman, which was pretty funny. And then Triple H had the sledgehammer. Triple H hit Lesnar in the back with the sledgehammer, and then hit him with the pedigree on the steel steps for the 1-2-3 count. And Triple H stays intact with WWE. So I'm going to give this match I like 4 out of 5 stars. Then you had John Cena versus The Rock for the WWE Championship, which myself was personally, in my view, it was that was the best match since they had at WrestleMania 28. WrestleMania 28 match was alright, but the one at 29 was a bit better than all of them. And in my opinion, it was the second best match in the night, behind the 3 I just mentioned, which was Punk and Taker being the first, and Lesnar and Triple H being the third. It was more exciting than the WrestleMania 28 match, with going back and forth and all this kind of yada yada. And in the closing stages of the match, you can obviously see Cena mouthing rock bottom when he had him for the attitude adjustment at one point. And obviously Rock hit the rock bottom afterwards. And at the end of it, Rock tried to attempt to hit another rock bottom. Then Cena counters into the air, hits that 1-2-3. Cena becomes the new WWE champion. And then they shook hands after the match, and Rock raised Cena's hands at the top of the stage to close the show. And yeah, that was my WrestleMania 29 review out the way. And by the way, I've watched the Raw last night, and the crowd was unreal. I mean, everything you expect from a Raw the night after WrestleMania. Obviously, you had Dolph Ziggler becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion, which I'm so pleased about. It's just a question now who to put him with, really. Do they put him in between the Del Rio and Swagger match? By the way, I forgot to mention about Ziggler and Swagger and Del Rio in the review, haven't I? They had a pretty alright match. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 stars, with Del Rio picking up the victory after nailing the cross-arm breaker on Swagger. So yeah, apologise for that. But anyway, guys, the Raw was really good. With Ziggler winning the World Heavyweight Championship, obviously, and obviously they might put Undertaker in at Extreme Rules, along with Daniel Bryan and Kane to feud with the Shield. And Ryback, has he gone heel, or is he going to be a bit of a tweener? I personally think Ryback's going to be a tweener when he goes against Cena, to be honest. Kind of similar to like what they did with Bobby Lashley when they hadn't put against Cena at the Great American Bash Show 7. So it's just it depends, really. I like to see Ryback be a tweener, because some monsters trying to be faces have to be like that, really. So yeah. Anyway, guys, Joe Scott 44 signing out. Peace.